Okay. So we are at the vet with our new mama and with our feisty little baby, and we have some information, but what we have really is not good. We have a skinny mama, because that's what happens when you look okay before you have a baby. You do not look okay after you have a baby. And we have a baby who very much wants to nurse, but mom just doesn't have anything to give her. So labs are showing that baby has no glucose. She needs at least 2 bags of plasma to get her stabilized. She is dehydrated, so she needs to get IV fluids. And mom doesn't have any milk to give her, so she needs a feeding tube, because you can't give milk replacer right after plasma. It can cause an anaphylactic reaction, and we're not looking to kill her. So all of that. So this is our little girl who has been named Pippin, and we never keep lot names unless they're their registered names, because they don't need to take any baggage with them. So everybody meet Annalise. She is not crazy wild. We know the halter is on backwards. Please, no comments. It was crawling over rails to get something on so that we had a little bit of control. We will fix it in time, but right now we know it's on backwards. We're not inept. We are doing what we have to do with an unhandled mom who is thirsty and hungry, but being very, very generous and allowing us to help her and her little girl. Huh? Yeah? Huh? So they probably need to stay. We're still trying to see if there's room at the inn, because right now there is not room at the hospital. So we are seeing what we can figure out. But we need help, because we need 2 bags of plasma and 2 bags of plasma before the antibiotics that she needs, because she was born at the lot. And everything else involved without a stay, which they need to stay. We are looking at $2,000 to $3,000 just to get them stabilized. That is not bail, which we have not paid. We were allowed to pick them up and take them to the hospital in the hopes that we could save the baby. But right now, there is $950 for bail alone that needs to be paid, and baby's minimal vet bill today is $3,000, and that's if they don't stay in the hospital. But they're afraid that she does need to stay in the hospital because she needs a feeding tube, because mom has nothing to give her. So in order for her to actually eat, she needs to have us help with that until we get mom stable and get mom to be producing milk. Mom is a good mom, and she wants to keep her baby, and she wants to nurse. So it's not that mom won't take her, it's that mom has nothing to give her. And that is not mom's fault. That is humans. People did this to this mom and baby. And we really don't have it. We've Athena and Wednesday have not been out of the hospital for a full month yet. And we now have another baby born on the lot, another baby that will die if they don't get this care. So I'm begging you to help us so that this baby doesn't die. They've already suffered enough because of human neglect and human disregard. please help us help them. I'm going to go ahead and put the links to different ways to help, and I will add hospital numbers once we figure out where they're going to be admitted. We're trying to figure out a plan, but as you can see, Mom is not crazy wild. Mom has no drugs on board. She is standing here calmly, and she is letting us pet her. She just doesn't know anything. And I don't know if you remember her video from the lot, but she's only 4 years old. So she has been severely let down by people, and now that is following through to her baby. We're gonna try, but we can't do this without you. We just can't. So please share this with all of your friends, and every dollar counts. It just does. Every single dollar makes a difference in both of their lives, because it does. It just does. So I will put the links, and I will update you when we know more. But right now, they desperately need prayers, and they need all of us to help them. So please be a part of their village.